you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. It is Sunday night Kipper edition. The Sunday night Kipper edition of Tarot Nights. So we will be doing Kipper readings tonight. I hope you're all excited about that. I am always excited to do Kipper readings. So we will get you all in here and see what is going on. Yeah. So hello, Jane and Lisa and Yvonne. It's good to have you all here. Little Light, Aqua, Destiny, Rebecca. Good to have you. Bartman, hi, how are you? CJ, CM, how are you? Veshi, nice to have you here. So it's good to see everybody. Ecto 1 gigabyte, how are you? Welcome to the show. So once again, it's good to have everybody here. We hit today 400. You're bored. CM, you're bored. And just listen to my voice. I'll put you right to sleep. All right. Just slowly listen to the sound of my voice, and I will put you right to sleep, CM. All right, Jane, how are you? How's it going? I hope you're well. All right, so Jane will end the Sagittarius call you or text you again for reconciliation or not. You know what? Maybe we'll do 5 card kippers tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We will see how they look and how they turn out, right? A normal 5 card kipper reading. So I think this Sagittarius and the Sagittarius is somebody who is recognized by a lot of people. I think there's people around this person who really know him and really know of him. He is well known of some sort. He's known for something. What's he known for? Well, that's a good question. He's known for, maybe he's known for being a bit loose with his morals. Let's put it that way. That's the best way I can think of. And I think that is going to have, I don't think that's going to have a good outcome for you if there's a reconciliation. I don't think so. I think there's going to be something good and unexpected coming your way. And it's not going to be a reconciliation with this person. I think it's going to be somebody else who is a little older than you are. However, I think it's going to be, like I said, very unexpected, but turn out very good, or turn out at least very, pretty well. He's not an official person. He's just well known for something. He's known for something. He may not be well known, but he's known. People who know him for something specific, I think. And that's definitely what I'm thinking for you, Jane. All right. It's just like if you got the King of Wands. Well, it doesn't matter. He wouldn't be really a king, right? I wouldn't say, okay, well, he's a king. And no. But, just because it says official person, well, that goes along with things. Yes, I say a new person, a little older than you, somebody who's older than you may come into your life. But I don't think reconciling with this person is a good idea, Jane. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. So. All right. A family read for you, Lise. see what we get for you. Don't forget, Kipper decks only have 36 cards in them, although this Kipper deck does have extra cards. It does have 3 extra cards, so this one has 39 cards in it. Matter of fact, there's card number 38 right now. So... all right, Lise, here's what I get for you. So I think that you are, you've made yourself a family, right? You have made yourself a family and you feel very good about that family. It's all about putting down roots and, and due to things going on around you, that family may be larger than it was, right? Now you have a lot of help with this. You have your partner, and that person is very good to you, very good to you, and very, the two of you are extremely a very strong couple. I get that all the time with Yvonne, and I should be getting it. I should get it all the time with you because I have to say, right, I know that the two of you are a very good and strong couple, and that's a great thing for the two of you. But right now you feel like something is a lot of work. Something is a lot of work for you, and you are working hard to get past it, but you can't. You still can't get past it. No matter how hard you try, it just keeps making you feel sad. It makes you feel bad, right? It's stress. You feel stressed because of something that is, has changed your home, has changed your family and family life. Now, this is not a bad, I don't see this as actually going to be a bad thing. I think you're happy about this part of it, that you were able to do something about it. However, this part is bothersome. Luckily, the middle is somebody there for you to help you and take care of you and help you move forward and help you move in a good way. All right. So that's what I'm getting for you. That is what I'm getting for you, Lise. All right. Hey, Jessica, how are you? It's good to have you here. Nice to see you. All right, so Yvonne, can you have a reading? You can have a reading. All right, let's see what we get for you. Let me see what I get for you, Yvonne. All right. I know the Kipper readings are not, they're accurate and they're good and they are pretty much right to the point, but they're not very long readings. They're not long readings like the tarot readings because there's not as much that you can't really read into the cards that much. It's basically what it is what it is. And, there's a little bit of manipulating here and there to explain things better, but that's about it. You can't really change the meanings of them like Lenormand, right? So of course, Yvonne, you have concern. You are, again, you're feeling sad. You're feeling like there's something going on that's making you feel depressed. You're concerned about something. You have that whole idea that, things are going to take a long time. things in life, things around you are going to take a very long time, but you do have that group around you that can support you, right? The whole Farrell clan is there. The fabulous Farrell family is all there to to tell you that that no matter what goes on, no matter how bad you feel, again, you've got despair. Lisa just got this. She got despair. You have despair and concern, which kind of go hand in hand, right? Despair is about stress and anguish, and concern, of course, is about sadness and depression. So stress and depression go hand in hand, but you have all of the big Farrell family to help you with all of the things that are going on in your life right now. And these things are going to take a long time. There's going to be quite a distance, right? Before a distance in time. Ooh, I know that's deep, right? But there's going to be a length of time before something really changes, before anything changes. I think, you will get some kind of message that is, again, this is a message of concern. This is concern. This is despair. This is not the reading I would want for you, Yvonne. It's really not. It's just telling me that you are overall sad about a situation that you're in, and there is just nothing that's going to be done about it for quite a while. Nothing's going to change for quite a while. And, you're going to have to just lean on the people who are around you. All right. Lisa, no, nobody is sick. I know that second card was called, I don't know, illness or something like that, right? I forget what it's called, but it's called something. I don't remember what it's called though, but it is definitely called something. Bad health, that's it, right? Bad health. That's the one you got. Bad health is actually, it can be about, okay, first off, yes, it can be about bad health. It can be about exactly what it says, a sickness, but it's only a temporary sickness, right? But it also could have to do with things that have you in bed, things that you're in bed for, all right? I don't think I have to explain any further for you, Lise. Thank you. But it can have to do with sickness as well. I don't completely dismiss that idea that it's some type of short sickness, or someone doesn't feel well for a short time, but it also has to do with other things that happen in beds. Yeah. All right. Well, it's kind of like lilies. It's kind of like lilies, right? You would never think that I would hate the lily card so much. At least to talk about it in public like this. In private, perfectly fine. In public, not so much. Well, sure enough, believe it or not, that card actually has to do with that as well. So, I didn't get a feeling, though, that anybody was sick or, again, it would be a very short-term type of illness, something short, not a long term where somebody got sick and passed away or anything crazy like that. No. So, little light, will the Gemini contact you next week or so? Or so could be a long time, right? Why do we have so much doom and gloom here tonight? Look, we've got despair again. I don't like all this despair. That's 3 readings in a row I've had despair come up. All right, so will the Gemini contact you? I think the Gemini is quite connected to you. I think there is a strong connection between the two of you. However, again, I think you are feeling quite stressed about the whole idea of the Gemini getting in contact with you. You're quite stressed about whether it'll really happen or not. Now, I think you have some options here. I think you have somebody who is younger than you, a man who's younger than you, maybe, just a little bit younger. I don't think a lot younger, just a little bit younger, very ambitious and very interested in taking the initiative and moving forward with you. And then you have the Gemini, who is the main male in this reading, because that's who we're talking about, right? And I think you're going to have to decide, and maybe that's where your stress is coming from. Maybe the stress is coming from that you have to decide between these two. They're both very charming. They're both very much the type of person you like. It's just that one is going to be the person you are talking about and one is not. And I think one of these is going to make you feel, whichever one you end up choosing, if there is a choice, I think, again, one of them is going to make you feel like things are, like you're real close, like you have that whole warmth and home feeling, right? It is home, right? It is about a house, and that house is going to make you feel like home. And when people think of, home, they think of a happy place. There's no place like home, right? Dorothy said it very well, and I will say it. There is no place like home, and that's really how you'll feel. People feel good most of the time when they think of home. I know I do. I hope that you do, but that's what I get for you, little light. One of these two is going to move forward towards you, and it's going to make you feel good about things. All right? All right, that's what I got for you. You don't have options currently. No, you don't think you do, but I don't know. I think things can change very quickly. I think things can change for you. That's for sure. All right. So, yeah. You can do it. You will be all right, and you will find a way. You will definitely find a way. All right, let's see what we get for you, Aqua. Aqua, it's good to have you here. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see what we got for you. Sorry about that. You want the Gemini. All right, well, then that's your option. Those are your options. You have the choice. Which one's going, if someone else comes along, though, you may want to just give them a little bit of a chance. Just a wee bit of a chance. And then, if not, you can go right along and be with the Gemini. That's for sure. All right, so. All right. So, Aqua, how does Sean M. feel about you? How does Sean M. feel about you? All right. Somebody just donated. So if you would let me know, please, who that is, so I can do your reading next. So Sean M. feels like there is a strong attraction between the two of you, and you are in his thoughts all the time, right? Here he is. Here's Sean M. And here's you. Maybe it doesn't look like you, but it's okay because this is you too. And this kind of looks like this. So, right? This person has a strong attraction, is thinking about the main female in this reading, and that's you, Aqua. Now, don't feel like you are stuck in a place that you don't want to be. Don't feel like, if Sean really isn't the person that you want, well, then I would be willing to say, then you don't have to move in that direction. But apparently, the way I would say it is, if you're asking how he feels about you, then you have feelings about him. So I'm just saying, if you feel like you're stuck in a situation that you don't really want to be in, you know how to get out of it. You don't have to stay stuck in that situation. However, I do think that this is a very new type of a relationship. It's very new to you. I don't even know if you would call it a relationship yet. But I would say that, it's very much in its infancy. It hasn't been going on for a long time, Aqua. But I think that's how Sean's really feeling about you. Sean is feeling like there's a connection, a strong connection, and he's thinking about you. All right. So that's what I'm getting for you, Aqua. Peace. Thank you so much for making the donation. I do appreciate your generosity. I do. All right, so please tell you what you will get. Oh, if you will get cosmetic surgery done this year. All right, are we allowed to talk about this piece? Are we allowed to talk about what you are looking to have done? Up to you. I won't talk about it if you don't want to, but if you're willing to, I am more than willing to. All right, so let's see. Will you get your cosmetic surgery done this year? All right, let's see what we get for you. All right. So there's an older man involved in this, and that would be a doctor for sure. And I think you are going to have something unexpected happen that's going to make you very happy. It's going to be something that happens quickly. You are not really sure about, but it is going to happen for you. It is going to happen fairly quickly. It will feel like it is a gift to you, right? You will get some attention from this. People will pay attention to you. When you are done, you will be recognized. You'll be there, right? You'll be somewhere where there's where you have support, though. There is going to be people around for support as well. And again, this is going to all, just be attention towards you because you are changing something. So yeah, something is going to change. it's got to do with an older man who will be the doctor, and it's going to be, it's going to make people take notice. It's going to make people recognize you for this, and I think you're going to get attention for it. So I would be willing to say my short answer is yes. I think you will get cosmetic surgery done this year. All right, Peace? So thank you. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your generosity. I do appreciate that. All right. Rebecca, how are you, Rebecca? What will you be in the future? You want to know what you're going to be when you grow up? What am I going to be when I grow up? You really want to be an actress and a singer. Well, that's good. Those are very exciting things. I'll tell you, Jessica, you are just so happy for everybody. You empathize with everyone, and it's wonderful. It's very nice of you. All right. So, Rebecca, will you be an actress or a singer or both? Or what will you do? I think it's stressing you out right now because you're not sure. You don't know what your future holds, but it's going to be something, again, that that gets you attention. You're going to have help. You're going to have someone there who is able to do something for you. I think this is making you, maybe this is, for you personally, I think this is making you not feel well. I think there has been some kind of temporary illness, and that's unfortunate, but I think you have high expectations. You hope for this to come true. You really want to, you really want to be an actress and a singer in the future. And sure enough, I think that you can do it if you truly try, right? You just keep your expectations up, but you have to have some patience. Because this can be a very difficult task. It can be very sad and stressful, especially when it comes down to auditioning. Anything like that is always stressful. There's a better chance, of course, of being denied and being told no than there is of being accepted. However, I do think, you have a good chance of being accepted. You have a good chance of being recognized for your talents. So that's what I got for you, Rebecca. I think so. I think you can do it. I definitely think so. So, Peace, what's going on? So what are you doing? What kind of surgery are you having, Peace, by the way? I see that you're writing now. Mishti, how are you? Hey, that's great, Bartman. You finally made your first 2 live streams. Awesome. Why? I don't know. I'll have to go back and check and find out why I did not get any kind of notifications, but I will look. Hey, CJ. How are you? I hope you're doing well tonight on a Sunday evening. It is Sunday, right? I didn't get the days wrong. That won't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time I didn't know what day it was. All right, so love reading for March. Well, so I think somebody is thinking of you. Somebody who is a bit older than you are is definitely thinking of you. They really want to, something to go on between the two of you that is going to lead somewhere bigger, lead to something bigger and better. But it's been a long and windy road, right? It's not been easy. Things take a while. Things are going to take a bit of time for the person who is thinking about you to actually come forward and let you know this. I believe you, again, are going to end up being someone younger than this person. You will be, but you're very charming, right? I think you are. Are you still in school somewhere? Some type of school or schooling? Because I think there is. I think you're still in school, and I think that's kind of what is being told to me here with the courthouse. Also means any type of large building or larger institution, and that would be a school, a college, or a high school, or something to that effect. So, yeah, I think there is somebody who's out there thinking about you, but it's going to take a little while for them to come to you. You just keep being that charming CJ that you are, and things will work out for you. Things will work in your favor. All right. You're welcome, Peace. You are welcome. You work in a big college. There you go. All right. That's what we're talking about then. So I think it's somebody at this college that is thinking of you. Teamwork makes the dream work, huh? Is that how it is, Jessica? I know. Well, you're making the dream work, that's for sure. You know what? We're all a big family of friends here. Hey, Maggie, how are you? You have the same cards. Oh, my gosh. I love these cards. I never saw these cards until I saw Bartman have them. And, yeah. And sure enough, I had to get them because I really liked them. You hope it's the one you like. I hope it is, too. I hope so too. All right, so somebody else donated. So you just let me know who it is, and I will be more than happy to do your reading for you. Oh, Lovety Green, how are you? Oh, it's great to have you here. So Maggie, thank you for your subscription. I saw that come up today. Yeah, just put your question down there, Lovety Green. My friend, how does R feel about you? How does R feel about you? That's a good way to guarantee a reading if you come in a little late to the show. So how does R feel about you? R feels like R is really waiting to hear from you because things are changing and they're not sure that they're changing in a good way. They're afraid that things are going to change in a bad way. And I don't, that's not going to be, that doesn't make them happy, right? That doesn't make them feel good. That is just, it's not making them feel good, right? That stress and that change, the whole idea of changing. And well, that's showing me here. Despair is telling me there's stress. There is stress in this whole thing between you and R. Somebody is not being completely truthful to the other person. Now, I wouldn't say that it was you. I don't know who it is. I know it shows a woman, but it also shows the guy in the background, and either one of them could be the one, right? Either one, because she's kind of hiding her face and he's kind of hiding his face. So yeah, someone is not being 100% honest with the other person, and that makes somebody feel like there should be movement between the two of you, right? Things should move in a different direction, maybe. I think this is actually all right. So this is really telling me a lot about that. Once I read into it that way, right? Things are changing. Things are stressful right now. Somebody's not being honest, and there's and you guys are moving in different directions. That's how R feels about you. They just want to let you know that this is going to be the case. I know, Lovely, this is not what you really want to hear. I have to say, I know that for sure. But that's really what I'm getting. You're not together. All right. All right, then who is it? Somebody is with somebody. Somebody is with someone that this is happening to. One of you, either you or R. Now, you may not know about it if it's R. But R, if it's R or whoever it is, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going on. And if it hasn't gone on yet, it'll go on in the future. Things will change for the worst. Things will change in a bad way. Things will change in a stressful way. Sadness. Because somebody doesn't tell the truth. And that will put a distance between the two of you. It's definitely what I'm getting for you, unfortunately, Lovely. That is what I'm getting. But if you're not together, hey, if you're not together, then maybe, just maybe, you will be, then maybe it is R that is doing that. Bartman, how are you doing? Your question is how are you doing running your childhood school Facebook group so far? You run a lot of Facebook groups. You do. You are a busy guy, I'll tell you. You run a lot of Facebook groups, which is nice. That's a good thing. I am not really a big fan of Facebook. I like to call it fake book. I really do, because, people put stuff out there that just, they either share every little step and every little move that they make. Oh, I walked into my kitchen today. Next post. Oh, I walked into my dining room. Oh, I walked into my living room. Do I need to know? No. Or it's, all fake smiles, and there's only happy stuff on there. You don't see anybody who's sad. You don't see anybody ever, who looks like something's going on or something isn't going well. right. So, oh, CM, thank you for your donation. I just saw it. Okay, just came through. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So, you want to know how you're doing with your childhood Facebook group so far, your childhood school Facebook group. And I think so far, good. I think, you really are thinking of new ways of doing things. You're thinking of ways of getting people together and contacting people and getting more people involved. I think this is right. This is kind of making you feel like this is family for you, right? These people are family to you. They're close. They're people that you really wanted to connect with, and that makes you feel good. It makes you feel like, I think there's a lot of people who are there in this group, a multitude, right? And sudden wealth would be a multitude of something, usually cash, but not in this case. But yeah, and I think that makes you really feel like things are generous. I think there's a lot of generosity. So that is a good thing. You do have to watch out for people who are on there and maybe they're not there for the right reasons, or they are there for, to spread bad things or lies or rumors, because, hey, you know what? No matter how many years you've been out of school, sometimes people don't change. Although there is always that option that you maybe it's just trying to tell you there's going to be people you can't find. There's just going to be people you can't find. And does that make you feel concerned? Yes. It makes you a little emotional, I think. Maybe, I wouldn't say emotional, maybe disappointed would be a better word for it. I think disappointed would be a good word. You're trying to find everybody. And of course, for sure, you can't find everyone. I don't think so. But I do believe that you will find enough people to make you feel good about it. And, don't be disappointed if you don't find everybody. All right. I think it's going well, though. I think it's going okay. All right, CM. CM, thank you for your donation. I do appreciate it. Can you get a general reading for next month? And Lovely Green, thank you again for donating. I do appreciate that too. And I see your other questions. Your next question. All right. I appreciate everybody's generosity. All right, CM. Okay, not that question. You want this new question. All right, I can switch it over. We'll switch it to the new question. Will things improve with work next month? Well, that makes more sense now. Makes a lot more sense. I think you have not spent as much time at work as you would like to. You're welcome, Bartman. I think, I think there has been a gap in your work from, Journey tells me that you are not spending as much time in one place as you'd like, but you want it to be there. You want to be there to help and to do your job, but you just, because of all the things going on, it's just not always that easy. It's not always simple. So you start to feel bad about things. You start to feel that sadness, that depression creep in. Don't let it creep in. Do anything you can to make sure that you are the first one they call to come to work when it's time. Because again, you don't need the stress. You don't need that kind of, you don't need that kind of news that they don't need you for the day, because it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel emotional. And that sadness and sad emotions are going to make you feel, again, depressed. I don't want that for you. No, I definitely don't want that for you. I think you will come to an agreement where things will get better next month. I think, there's going to be something's going to happen where they're going to need you, and they're going to reach out to you and make some sort of an agreement to push things, to make it so that you are there more often, or have more shift hours and stuff like that. I really do think so. I truly do believe that that's the way things are going to go. All right. So that's what I got for you. Thank you so much. All right, Lovely Green, thank you again for donating. I do appreciate that. You seldom, Sam, you seldom post pictures of yourself smiling on Facebook or Instagram. Do you put pictures of yourself on Facebook or Instagram at all? Just curious. Oh, marriage, I told you, it's an agreement. That's the agreement. It doesn't have to be actual marriage. It's just an agreement. Like marriage, right? Marriage is a contract. Do you? You post selfies on Instagram. Interesting. Very interesting. I did not know that. I do not post any pictures of myself on Facebook or Instagram or any places. Nah. All right, Lovely. So R's actions towards you now. You got Journey again also. You had Journey before in the last reading with R, and now you've got it again. Yeah, there you go. CM, and I think they're going to need you, and you're going to reach an agreement with them. All right, so Lovely Green, the actions for R, and you are, again, now this time, last time I told you there's a gap between the two of you, right? And then you said, well, you're not together. And I said, well, there is a gap between somebody, either you and somebody or R and someone. And now you're looking for R's actions, the actual actions of R. R wants to meet with you. R wants to, get closer to you. And I think that is what you're hoping for. That's what you're hoping for. Now you have to have some patience. Expectation also goes along with patience. I think R is someone who is, what's a good word for it? I think he's a very disciplined person. I think he plays by the rules. I think somebody is splitting apart. I think someone is spending. I think R with someone else. Is R with somebody else? I'm just going to come out and say it that way. Is R with somebody else? Because if R is with someone else, then I truly believe that they are breaking up with that person. That's what I think. I think R wants to get closer to you. That's what I think. I think R wants to get closer to you, and that's what you really want. That's what you're hoping for. R is a disciplined person who follows the rules. Kind of an athletic kind of guy. Is he like is he strong, big strong guy? Again, I think this is somebody that you have met somewhere, again, at a big institution, something like school. I go back to school a lot for some reason, because that's just the feelings I always get with courthouse. I get that feeling of a of school. He plays soccer. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, he's definitely an athletic person. You did meet in school. There, that's it then. See? Yeah, this is what you're hoping for. You're really hoping for this, but again, you got to have some patience. These things are going to play out in a good way. But I think, these are the actions. These are not the feelings. These are the actions. R is feeling like somebody is breaking up. Somebody is with somebody else. But I have to say, in this case, of course, these are actions, and his actions say he wants to get together with you. He wants to meet up with you. And I truly think that that's going to make you, again, that's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel like, putting down roots or starting over, being the two of you are very familiar. That's how you're going to feel. You really want to feel like things are familiar. And that's how they're going to be. That's what R wants. R wants to spend time with you and really get to know you, really get familiar. And that's how I think that's the actions, I think, of R right now, Lovely. They're two very different readings because they are two very different questions, believe it or not, right? Actions and thoughts are different, right? Maggie, only R is allowed here, right? Yes, because you have an R as well. I saw that. All right, so let's see where we are. Mishti. How does KLR feel about you? How does KLR feel about you? All right, let's see. Don't forget, if you guys like this show and you have friends who would like this type of show as well, bring them with you. Ask them to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe yourselves. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button for me. And also get your notifications. It helps me out so much, all those subscriptions. It really does. It really helps me here on the channel, and it will help the channel out in the future if we get enough. All right, so Mishti, how does KLR feel about you? Let's see what we get. KLR feels like there is a really strong connection between the two of you. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like there is a strong connection? Do you feel like you're somewhere you shouldn't, that you're just stuck in and not really where you want to be? Because I think people see that in you and they try to give you attention because of it. They try to, help you out, but you're feeling kind of like you're losing out on something. You feel like there's nothing, you feel like you're missing something. You feel like you're missing something because somebody is not completely honest with you. Somebody's not completely honest with you. I know that makes you sad. It makes me sad too. But I think that's, I think, again, there's a strong connection between you and KLR. I think KLR is very interested in giving you attention, giving you something, giving you things. But I just feel like you feel stuck in a situation that you can't get out of, and that it makes you feel like you are, like you don't have everything that you want. And if you don't have everything you want, it's because somebody is not being honest and truthful with you. And that's what I get for you, Mishti. Does that make sense? You have a friend helping you. All right, that makes sense. All right, so this is my last free reading for the night. I will continue on to do, if there's donations. I have had several donations tonight, and I do appreciate everyone's generosity who donated. Thank you so much to you all tonight. Keeping the show going is important. We're coming up in a few weeks on the 1-year anniversary of the show. Actually, the very first show was on March the 6th last year. But I had to take time off last year in March because this will be the 1-year anniversary of my grandmother passing last year in March. So I didn't actually, really get the show going until March 21st. So I kind of call that the anniversary of the show. But the very first live show was actually March 6th last year, and that'll be next Saturday. So, all right. So here's what I get. What steps is R taking in your direction? Different R than Lovely Greens are. I hope. I certainly hope so. I think your R, what steps are they taking? They are taking steps to make you feel like they have a lot. They want you to feel like they have all of this stuff to give you, right? And that's really going to woo you. That's going to make you feel good about them because, you're going to meet with them. And I think, oh, good, Maggie. Thank you. And you asked before also about if I've ever been to Germany. I never have, but I am half German, by the way. Oh, that's your wedding anniversary, Jessica, March 6th. Mine is March 20th. So, yeah. And then my birthday is coming up also in March on the 26th. So quite a busy month, I know. Craziness. Well, you remind me, Jessica, you come here on your anniversary. The heck with your husband. He doesn't need to bother, right? Just come to the show and we'll celebrate. I think he may have other ideas. But yeah, so I think I think he's going to really do all he can to show you that he's got a lot. He's a bit materialistic. He does want to date. He does want to, again, pull you in, Maggie. He wants to pull you in. He wants you to think that he has a lot of money. Yeah, 6 is my number, although my favorite number is 8. I don't know how that happened. Maybe 26, 6 and 2 is 8. No, T.O. is not an Aries. Not the T.O. I know. He's a Virgo. He wants you to think that he has a lot of money. We're definitely talking about him because this is all about the main male, which is R, right? And I think he wants to spend time with you alone, just the two of you, feeling very comfortable in a very private type of place, and be having just the two of you time, right? Just, it shows it here, family room. House, it would be bigger. If it was something bigger, then that would be okay. That would be telling me, okay, they want to have, that connection, that family, that whole feeling of something like that. But this is family room. It's much, much smaller. And that's a close, personal, intimate relationship or intimate times together. And I think by telling you and trying to show you how much that R has, I think that's how he plans on, getting together with you and then trying to really get together with you. Yeah. We're definitely talking about him. All right. That's what I got for you, Maggie. And that was my final free reading for the night. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. What time is it, Maggie, in England? In Germany right now. Is it 12:30 or 12 o'clock at midnight? Or is it 1 o'clock in the morning? Midnight or 1? I don't know, Maggie, in Germany. Yeah, see, he's materialistic. Yep. That's what I thought. It's 1 o'clock. Okay, so there's 6 hours difference for you. Only 5 hours for my friends in England and Ireland and Scotland and all those places. Oh, midnight. Okay, midnight. Okay. Well, that makes sense too then. It's only 5 hours. That's the same as them. That makes sense. All right, so tomorrow is March the 1st. The first day of my birthday month, as my wife likes to say. Does R think you have another man? Nope, I don't think so. Not at all. Not at all. I just think that R believes that they can win you over with you thinking that they are rich or have a lot of money. That's what I'm thinking. So, all right. So I do appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. It's good to see you all, and I will see you guys. Yeah, we'll have another show again tomorrow night. We go back to regular tarot tomorrow night, and that'll be again 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And the show is called Tarot Nights, and I am the Night Reader Tarot. So I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye now.